Namaskar, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Anand Rathi group, I would like to extend a very warm, a very hearty welcome to each and everyone present over here. My name is Dhwani Karya, and it gives me immense pleasure to be standing in the capacity of your host today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is very special. I'm going to come very soon to the script, but before that, let me tell you, the most important thing today is your energy. We're talking about a company that has more than 30 years of rich experience, a legacy we're talking about. We have achieved so many milestones, one after the other. So today, it's our cue to keep applauding, bringing the roof down at 10 a.m. So are we ready to do that? Yes? So can we have a thunderous round of applause for the Anand Rathi group? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that today we're here to celebrate a milestone. We're here to commemorate the listing ceremony of the Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers Limited. Can we have a thunderous round of applause for it? And it's going to happen right here at the National Stock Exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the ceremony, we all will rise and shine for the national anthem. I request you to please stand up.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you so much. I request you to please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, the roar of the market is already building up, and we are truly delighted to be hosting the listing ceremony of one of India's most respected financial services group with more than 30 years of rich legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are to commemorate the listing of Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers Limited. And you know what's the other very important thing and the most wonderful thing about today is that we are joined by various dignitaries. So what will happen now is I'll be introducing the dignitaries to you, and it's time for you to give a huge round of applause for them. Firstly, I would like to introduce our esteemed host, our chief guest, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, the Managing Director and CEO of the National Stock Exchange. He truly symbolizes the strength and innovation of the Indian capital markets. So a very warm welcome to you. And now, it's time for our heroes, isn't it? Please join me in welcoming the leadership of Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers Limited, the team that has tirelessly worked to reach this significant milestone. I would first like to introduce the architect who built this empire on the foundation of trust and client service. He's here to witness the fulfillment of a long-standing dream and a glorious new public chapter. We are honored to have the visionary force, the founding father, and the chairman of this group, Shri Anand Rathi ji. So hearty warm welcome to you. Next up we have the pillar of strategy and commitment, our co-founder and vice chairman of the group, Mr. Pradeep Gupta. He is the pivotal force in corporate governance, His leadership guided us through the complexities of this public offering. He continues to define the strategic roadmap for our next phase of explosive growth. So very, very warm welcome to you. Next, we would like to welcome Ms. Preeti Rathi Gupta. Ma'am over here is an advocate for financial empowerment. She drives key initiatives across the entire group. Her energy and focus on client-centric services have been vital to our success. Ma'am, very, very warm welcome to you. Next, we have the CEO of Investment Services, Mr. Roop Bothra. He is the architect of our financial prudence and the steady hand that navigated the complexities of the IPO process. We honor this meticulous oversight in achieving this flawless public listing. So very, very warm welcome to you. Next, we have Mr. Krishna Gupta. Let's give a huge round of applause for him, please. Leading our charge into the digital future, he has spearheaded the tech-driven innovation that defines us. He represents the next generation of leadership, taking Anand Rathi Group forward. Let's give once again a thunderous round of applause for him. Very, very warm welcome to you, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to felicitate our chief guest, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan ji. So for that, I request Shri Anand Rathi ji, Mr. Pradeep Gupta, and Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir, to please come on stage as both the gentlemen felicitate the NSE dignitary right here on this very stage. Very, very warm welcome to all the three dignitaries. As I mentioned earlier, the applauses have to keep, happening because we don't want the music to play. We want our hands to keep continuously clapping. And as you can see, we have both the sirs felicitating Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan sir, who is the MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange. Thank you. I request all the three dignitaries to please be on stage as we'll be continuing with the lamp lighting ceremony. I request you to please proceed towards the lamp lighting area. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know that it's a very, very rich and a beautiful tradition that before starting a new and auspicious work, we take blessings from the Almighty. Along with the dignitaries, I request the other dignitaries to join me on stage. Ms. Preeti Rathi Gupta, Mr. Roop Bothra, Mr. Rakesh Raval, Mr. Krishna Gupta, Ms. Tanisha Rathi to please come on stage for the lamp lighting.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय
Ladies and gentlemen, this marks a new and prosperous beginning for Anand Rathi Share and Stockbrokers Limited. Can we have once again a thunderous round of applause as we officially kick-started the ceremony by taking blessings from the Almighty. Thank you so much, dignitaries, for doing the honors of lighting the ceremonial lamp. With this lamp lighting, we pray and we hope that our prayers reach the Almighty and the fire within us to be the best, to be a winner and to succeed always burns very, very bright. Thank you so very much to all the dignitaries for doing this ceremony. I request you all to please take your seats. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, now to share their perspective On this milestone and officially commence the proceedings, I now invite the Managing Director and Co-Head Investment Banking from Nuvama Wealth Management Limited, Mr. Rajiv Verma. Can we have a huge round of applause for sir, please? Very, very warm welcome, sir.
Good morning. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the company and the lead managers, it is my privilege to welcome you all today to the listing ceremony of Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers Limited. It's a company that is part of the Anand Rathi Group, a trusted financial Indian conglomerate with a legacy of over 30 years. It's been founded by Mr. Anand Rathi and co-founded by Mr. Pradeep Gupta, and we have the honor of having them with us today. Today is clearly a milestone day in the company's evolution as it gets listed. And under the guidance and leadership of Mr. Rathi, Mr. Gupta and the entire management team, the company has clearly established itself as a trusted brand in the retail broking space and has set new benchmarks in the industry in terms of growth and profitability. The IPO also stands out as the first pure-play retail broking business to go public in the Indian capital markets. And the overwhelming response the IPO has seen is a testimony to the strength of the franchise built by the team. The IPO saw a subscription of more than 11,000 crores, and it was multiple times subscribed. The QIB was subscribed by 46 times, excluding the anchor. The HNI at 30 times, retail at 5 times, and the employee at 3 times. It saw participation from all categories of investors, including marquee FIIs, mutual funds, and insurance companies. A big thank you to all the investors who have supported us. It also reflects the trust and the confidence of investors in the company's vision and potential. We are extremely privileged and honored to have been part of this IPO, and I would like to thank Mr. Rathi, Mr. Pradeep Gupta, and the entire management team for giving us this opportunity. It has indeed been an enriching experience. We wish you and the company the very best as you embark on your IPO journey, on your listed journey, and look forward to being your partner in that journey. Last but not least, I would like to thank our regulator SEBI, the exchanges, and the intermediaries, the auditors, legal counsels, registrar, ad agency, and printer. Thanks to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for initiating the proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, we heard from a partner, and now it is time to hear from the visionary whose name is on the marquee and whose principles guide every action of this organization. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a thunderous round of applause for the founder and chairman of the Anand Rathi Group, Shri Anand Rathi ji.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our chief guest, here, my old friend, and I'm very happy to welcome you here. And also, all our distinguished guests, my colleagues, my directors on the board, it's a pleasure for me to welcome you all today on this great occasion of listing of our second company of the group, Anand Rathi Shares and Stock Broker Limited. Today is the day of immense pride and gratitude as we celebrate the listing of Anand Rathi Shares and Stock Brokers Limited, I'm reminded of our journey for last over 3 decades with nothing more than conviction and an unwavering belief of India's future. When we started in 1994, India was just opening up the economic liberalization. The markets were nascent, investor awareness was very limited, and the concept of long-term wealth creation perhaps didn't even exist. Over the past 30 years, we have grown alongside the India's growth. We have weathered bull runs, market corrections, global financials meltdown, and even pandemic. Through it all, our guiding principles have remained constant. Put the client first, maintain the highest standards of governance, and build for the long term. On this momentous occasion, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to several key stakeholders. First, to the regulators and the stock exchanges. Your guidance and support have been instrumental in making this listing process seamless and efficient. To our bankers and advisors, thank you for your expertise, commitment, and invaluable contribution. To our esteemed clients, you are the foundation of everything we have built. Your trust, your loyalty, and your faith in us over the last 3 decades have been of our great asset. And last but not the least, my dear employees and family members who are the heart of Anand Rathi. Your dedication, passion, and commitment have transformed our vision into reality. Friends, we are living through India's golden era, where as a nation, we are blessed with young population, powered by a vibrant domestic economy, and guided by a visionary policy framework. India is just not participating in the global growth story. In fact, we are writing this story. This listing is not just about raising capital. It's about celebrating trust. The trust of clients who have stayed with us for decades, employees who give their best every day, and shareholders who believe in our vision. On behalf of the entire Anand Rathi family, my heart overflows with gratitude to every shareholder of the company. I would like to assure our shareholders that we will maintain the highest level of governance standards and will work tirelessly for the benefit of the shareholders. As I said, this is the second company of the group get listed after Anand Rathi Wealth listed 4 years back, where the shareholders have been rewarded well since its listing. Friends, once again, I'd like to welcome this. I am very grateful for your presence and participation. Thank you so much. Namaskar, Jai Hind.
Thank you so very much, sir, for always motivating us. Your words of wisdom have always resonated with all of us. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, the journey of any company going public is intrinsically linked to the platform on which it lists. And now that's why it is our immense honor and pleasure to invite the Managing Director and CEO of the National Stock Exchange, as well as the chief guest of this historic occasion, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir. Let's have a thunderous round of applause for him, please.
Shri Anand Rathi, founder and chairman, Anand Rathi Group. He has been my competition when he was in BSE. He has been my mentor when I was in BSE. He has been also my customer of the software which still is in use in his company. And we have been great friends. Although Shri Pradeep Gupta ji is almost same age as me, I call him Damad ji because of that. Shri Pradeep Gupta ji, Srimati Preeti Rathi Gupta ji, Shri Roop Botra, Shri Rajiv Verma, board members, employees, family members, media personnel, Sushri Snigdha Sharma from DAM Capital, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you at NSE for the listing ceremony of Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Anand Rathi Shares and Stock Brokers in our family of listed corporates, which becomes the 2,855th company to list with us, further strengthening the vibrant and growing ecosystem of listed Indian enterprises. India today is the fourth largest capital market in the world. Since NSE started operations in '94, the market capitalization of listed companies has grown about 125 times, reaching 448 lakh crore or $5 trillion US. Over 3 decades, NSE and Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers have worked together, each in its own role, towards the shared purpose of deepening India's capital markets. This partnership has channeled tremendous savings into enterprise, facilitating fund mobilization and capital formation, while enabling wealth creation and job creation that follows a healthy growing economy. At NSE, our commitment has been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in that growth, and India's economy to thrive. NSE today serves over 12 crore unique investors holding 23.5 crore investor accounts, spanning 99.85% of PIN codes in the country. NSE has emerged amongst the global leaders in IPO fund mobilization. In the current fiscal year alone, 53 companies have raised over 64,000 crore through IPOs on the main board via NSE. A public listing is much more than a financial event. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one that reflects the company's performance, governance standards, leadership, and the spirit of entrepreneurship. We are proud to offer Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers access to a broad investor base and a fair, efficient, and transparent market ecosystem. I congratulate the entire team of Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers, merchant bankers Nuvama Wealth, DAM Capital, Anand Rathi Advisors, legal advisors Bharucha and Partners, PR agency Concept PR, and everyone else associated in this listing for their collective accomplishments. Today's listing is a milestone in the partnership between NSE and Anand Rathi Shares and Stock Brokers. We look forward to support you in your continued growth and future fundraising endeavors. May your journey on NSE as a listed company be impactful, prosperous, and enduring. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for addressing this August gathering. Thank you for that warm speech. With that, ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to invite on stage the pillar of strategy and commitment for the Anand Rathi Group. He has been truly instrumental in navigating the course of this public listing. Please help me in welcoming the driving force of our exponential growth, Mr. Pradeep Gupta. Let's give a huge round of applause for sir, please.
Good morning to all of you. I think it's a tough call for me, standing second time on this dais and seeing our second listed company on this sphere. I will address distinguished guests, esteemed members of Anand Rathi family. It is with immense pride and deep humility that I stand before you on this landmark day as our company, Anand Rathi Share and Stock Broking Limited, takes its place on both allied exchanges of our country. This marks the second listed entity from the Anand Rathi family, and it represents not just a financial milestone, but the culmination of shared dreams, relentless perseverance, and the unwavering faith of all those associated with us. Today is not just a milestone in our company's journey, it is the dawn of a new era of possibilities and responsibilities. On this special occasion, I bow my head in remembrance of my late father, Shri Navratan Malji Gupta, my late mother, Srimati Sushila Devi Gupta, and my late mother-in-law, Srimati Suman Pushpalata Rathi. I know they are blessing us from above, pride to see this dream fulfilled. The entire credit for this achievement goes to respected Papa, Shri Anand Rathi, who guided us as a co-promoter, advisor, mentor, teacher, and more, a leader, especially during our tough times. His values and vision continue to light our path. In life and business, my wife, Preeti, who not only stood beside me as a partner but also played an active role in building our foundation. She set up our first dealing desk, executed trades herself, and laid down strong processes and systems that shaped our growth journey. To my children, Aishwarya, Ruchir, and Krishna, thank you for your support and belief. A special word for my son Krishna, whose strategic vision and dedicated efforts were crucial during this IPO journey. I also deeply appreciate the love and guidance of my sisters and brother-in-law, Asha Jiji, Kailash Jiaji, Prabha Jiji, and Jiaji, since my childhood. To my extended family, whose positively and encouragement never wavered, thank you all. This day belongs to all of us. We started our capital market journey with a modest 15-member team across just 3 business segments. Papa, Preeti, and I would begin our day at 8:30 in the morning and work tirelessly throughout the day. Those early years of dedication, teamwork, and perseverance built the foundation on which this institution stands today. From those beginnings to the magnificent moment, we have weathered market storms, embraced technological revolution, and built relationships that span generations. We have witnessed bull runs that tested our humility, corrections that tested our resilience, and global crises that tested our resolve. Through it all, we emerged stronger, wiser, and more committed to our core purpose. This journey would have not been completed without Mr. Roop Bhutra helming it, who's there with the organization from more than 2 decades. What sets apart is not just our longevity, but our ability to evolve while staying true to our principles. We transformed from traditional brokers to comprehensive investment partners, from local players to national leaders, and from relationship-driven to digitally enabled, all while preserving the human touch and defines genuine service. Our team is not just employee, they are our family. Their hard work, passion, and integrity have created an institution that stands for more than profit. Together we have built a legacy where client success is our success, where trust is earned every day, and where every interaction builds lasting values. Today with transition from private stewards to public custodians, this listing is not a destination, it's a launch pad. We commit to governance that goes beyond compliance, governance rooted in transparency, accountability, and ethical leadership. We place to create value that is sustainable, inclusive, and meaningful for every stakeholders. The financial services landscape is undergoing unprecedented transformation. Digital revolution, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and data analysis are not just changing how we do business, they are redefined what is possible. Our vision is clear and anchored in 4 pillars: deepening client relationships, expanding reach, digital and physical synergies, and innovation in leadership. Our promise for future is very clear to our investors, whose trust will be reviewed with consistent value creation, transparent communication, and prudent risk management. To our clients, who will receive service excellence that anticipates their needs and exceeds expectations. To our colleagues and employees, you are our family, and your growth and success will always be our first priority. To the society, we will always remain responsible corporate citizens, contributing to economic progress with integrity. I extend my deepest thanks to all who made the day possible: our colleagues, our clients, regulatory authorities, stock exchanges, our bankers, our advisors, our legal team, registrar, printer, and of course, a new addition in our journey is our investors and partners who place their faith in us by a big number. A special mention goes to all my family members whose belief and sacrifice brought us to this historic moment. Mr. Jugar Mantri, who has constantly helped us in managing banking and finance, and to all our regional directors, Rajkumar Jain, Sanjay Mittal, Sushmit Dhar, Shailen Sangai, and Vivek Vardhan, who are there with us for more than 2 decades and continuously expanding our reach in their respective regions. Especially Rajkumar, who is instrumental in strengthening our footprint in North Ontario region, specifically in Rajasthan, along with maintaining a strong relationship with the customers. He's there with the organization since inception. All these directors are family members, entrepreneur partner, and great asset for the organization. Our strength at business partner vertical with a strong bonding with them would not have been possible without an active support of Mr. Rakesh Taparia. When we ring the bell today, we are not just opening trading for our stock. We are opening a new chapter in the story of possibility. That sound will echo beyond these walls in the homes of families whose financial dreams we help fulfill, in boardrooms of businesses we help grow, and in the communities we serve with dedication. We enter the public market not merely as participants, but as a custodians of thousands of shareholders' aspirations. This only is a beginning. The road ahead will test our resolve, but it will also unlock opportunities that stretch our imagination. Together, we will build a financial institution that serves a beacon of trust, a catalyst for growth, and bridge between aspirations and achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, the best chapter of our story are yet to be written. As we ring the bell today, let us open doors to opportunities, partnerships, and progress. Together, let us create wealth with responsibility, growth with integrity, and impact with purpose. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Let's make the history together. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir, for sharing your vision with us. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to invite our next dignitary. She is a very dynamic leader and a powerful advocate for financial empowerment of women. It is now my distinct honor and gives me immense pleasure to invite on stage Ms. Preeti Rathi Gupta. Let's give a thunderous round of applause for her, please.
Good morning, everyone. What a day. I think as we were driving here, my son said the sun is finally shining. So I think that sort of depicts the day for us. Dear friends and family dignitaries from the exchange, particularly Shri Ashish Chauhanji, who refuses to call Pradeep anything but Damadji. Thank you for being here. If our journey were a book, it would be called From 400 Square Feet to the Stock Exchange. A journey of dreams, discipline, and deep-rooted values. Today is more than a milestone. It's the culmination of a journey that began in a modest 400 square feet office with a mezzanine so low, we had to bend down to walk in and out. But not once did we bend on our values. From executing trades on that tiny floor to ringing the bell today at the NSE, our North Star has always remained unwavering. Do what's right for our clients with humility, with ethics, with relentless commitment. As I stand here today, my heart is full and overflowing with gratitude to the Almighty and our guiding angels, respected Bauji, Bai, and my mum, who continue to bless us from above. If I'm standing here today, a large part of the credit goes to Bauji, my father-in-law, who is a champion for women, women creating value at work. To my father, Shri Anand Rathi, your name may be on the building, but it lives in every brick, every principle we hold dear. Your vision built the foundation on which we stand today, and you live in our hearts always. To Pradeep, your quiet strength, unwavering discipline, and that signature Lord Buddha smile carried us all through it. I still remember our daily rides from Goregaon to Fort with our 1-year-old daughter. Your steadiness and saying it's fine made it so much seamless and easier. To Krishnav at just 24, the maturity, diligence, and grace with which you've navigated this IPO makes me beam with pride. You don't just carry the future, Krishnav, you brighten it. To Aishwarya, my daughter, you arrived in our lives alongside this dream. She's exactly the age of Anand Rathi Share and Stockbrokers. You're truly our Lakshmi. To Ruchir, the finest young man I know and the best son-in-law I could ask for. To my siblings, Amit, Pooja, Supriya, and Vimlesh. Wish you were here to share this day. Your love, laughter, and legacy always stay with me. To Tanisha, Anushka, Jia, and Veer, the next gen of torchbearers, I see sparks of greatness in each of you. Asha Didi, Kailash Ji, Prabhaji Ji, your steadfast presence has been our superpower. To Roop Ji, Vishal, Jugal Ji, Rajkumar Ji, thank you for believing in us from day one. This is not just a company triumph, it's a collective legacy of belief, love, and trust. To the Anand Rathi Parivar, to our friends, mentors, and extended family, your presence here and always is what fuels us. It means so much. So yes, today I stand before you not just as a proud entrepreneur, but a grateful daughter, a proud wife, and a beaming mother. and most of all, a humble believer in what values can build. Because we didn't just build a business. We built trust, we built impact, we built something that will last. Along the way, we embraced tenacity, agility, and innovation, whether it's in our products, our strategy, or our technology. But what anchors us is this: we did it the right way. With values at the center and integrity as our compass, the world of opportunities only grows larger. So much more of what we excel at, and so much more to build around as our economy grows by leaps and bounds. So here's to the road ahead. With folded hands, full hearts, and the fire to create a world-class company and organization. We welcome our new investors who have placed great faith on us. Ladies and gentlemen, like they say, great companies, like great people, don't stumble into excellence. They commit to it relentlessly. So onwards and upwards from here. Thank you to my friends, family, everybody who's joined us today.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for always inspiring us, and onwards and upwards for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, now, let us turn our attention to the financial discipline and meticulous execution that underpinned this entire public offering. The next speaker is the architect of our financial prudence and the steady hand that guided us through the complex formalities of the IPO. Please welcome the leader of meticulous oversight, Mr. Roop Bhutra. Very, very warm welcome.
Good morning. It's a great feeling to be here on this particular platform for the listing purpose. That's really great. So esteemed regulators, Ashish sir, thanks for coming here. Respected member of Stock Exchange, distinguished guests, and my colleagues and friends, and part of the all, I can say, entire AR family members. Standing here today, I am filled with a profound sense of accomplishment and gratitude. The dream of listing Anand Rathi Share and Stock Brokers Limited on Stock Exchange has finally come true. What began as an aspiration, nurtured through years of hard work and strategic planning, has now materialized into this momentous reality. This listing represents not just a corporate milestone, but the fulfillment of a collective vision that has driven us forward. Our chairman and vice chairman have shared our journey, the values and the vision that have brought us to this historic day. As CEO, I had the privilege of working alongside an extraordinary team that has turned this vision into a reality today. At the outset, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our core team, the leadership, the managers, and every single employee who has worked tirelessly behind the scene. The listing is as much your achievement as it is of the company's. Your dedication and your unwavering commitment to excellence have been the driving force behind the success. Thank you for believing in this dream and making it reality. I would like to also extend our sincere appreciation to the regulatory authorities and the strong exchanges. Your guidelines, support, and cooperation have been instrumental in ensuring a seamless listing process. To our investors, be it on the institutional side, be it on the retail side, sincere thanks for placing your confidence in us. Your participation in our IPO is not just a financial investment, it's a vote of confidence in our vision, our strategy, and our ability to deliver sustainable value. We recognize the responsibility that comes with this trust that you have chosen to partner with us in our growth journey, and we are committed to fulfilling it. I want to once again thank our chairman and vice chairman for their visionary leadership, our board of directors for their wisdom and guidance, our advisors and partners who supported us through this IPO process, and most importantly, our clients and our business partner who has supported in this entire journey. On a personal note, my address on this auspicious occasion would not be complete without an acknowledgement of my family who has stood behind me and always supported me in terms of doing all this dedication. Today, as we celebrate this landmark achievement, let us also renew our commitment to the values and principles that have brought us here. To end, I would like to say that we will remain agile, responsive, and forward-thinking, always keeping the best interest of our stakeholders at the heart of everything we do, wishing of us all the best. Thanks a lot, friends.
Thank you so much, sir, for that warm speech, that heartfelt address. Thank you very much once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to a special moment of recognition from the NSE to the company. We will now have an exchange of mementos, and for which I invite Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Shri Anand Rathi ji, and Mr. Pradeep Gupta to please come on stage. I request all three dignitaries to please come on stage, as we'll be having an exchange of mementos to commemorate the ceremony. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Mr. Pradeep Gupta, sir, please come on stage. Yes. So first, we'll be presenting from the National Stock Exchange. That is Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir. We'll be presenting it to the company management team. The special listing memento. Yes, so now, yes. So we'll be starting with the company. He's the chief guest. So we'll be starting with Anand Rathi ji and Mr. Pradeep Gupta, giving it to Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan. What a fantastic moment this is, ladies and gentlemen. And now, yes. And that is the iconic National Stock Exchange replica of the bell that we have. This is a very, very beautiful symbolic tradition. And now, sir will hand over the coffee table book of the National Stock Exchange, that has described beautiful 30-year journey of the National Stock Exchange. Thank you so much. I request the dignitaries to please be on stage. Yes, I request all the sir to please be on stage, as now we will be heading for the very, very historic moment. I'll quickly invite the dignitaries on stage as we are running out of time. So firstly, we already have the three dignitaries right here. I request Ms. Preeti Rathi Gupta to please come on stage, Mr. Roop Bothra once again to please come on stage, Mr. Krishna Gupta, Ms. Tanisha Rathi, Mr. Varun Sabu, Mr. Vijay Agarwal, Ms. Sudha Navandar, Mr. Suresh Katanhar, Mr. Suresh Kakani, Mr. Rakesh Rawal, Mr. Firoz Aziz, and Mr. Tarak Shah to please come on stage. Very, very warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most awaited moment, the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for is finally here. We'll quickly have a photo op of all the dignitaries on stage, post which we'll be inviting at the 10 a.m. listing roar. And what's going to happen in that roar is just 10 seconds before the listing ceremony, we will be having a countdown. So what we have to do is we have to shout together, that is 10, 9, 8, 7. So I'll give you a cue so you don't have to worry. Till then you can continue taking the videos and the pictures. But I request everyone that while the pictures are being taken now during the ceremony, please don't get up, as we have our wonderful media team at the back taking and capturing this wonderful ceremony. So ladies and gentlemen, we're just 2 to 3 minutes away. And now it's in just some time, in a couple of minutes, yes, 9:58. So in 2 minutes, we will be having this historic moment into our lives, getting listed on the stock exchanges of the country. Yes, I request the dignitaries to be in a way where, we all can see you. The pictures come absolutely perfect, because this is a perfect moment for all of us indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a minute more to go because, of course, the last minute we'll have to do a big shout. We'll have to cheer, we'll have to hoot. Even whistles are welcome because this is the time for us to bring the roof down. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's eyes are on the clock. So, yes, in just a minute's time, we will start applauding, we'll start cheering and hooting. All right, just a minute to go. We're just waiting for 9:59 so we can bring in all our energies together and welcome this wonderful, wonderful moment and felicitate the 30 years of legacy of the Anand Rathi Group. Yes. All right, as you can see, it's 1 minute to go, everybody. We can start making some noise because just 10 seconds before, yes, 50 seconds to go, everyone. As you can see, they're all set by holding the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, 40 more seconds to go. Keep applauding, keep roaring because, you know, this is the time which we don't need any coffee or caffeine. 30 more seconds to go, everybody. Be ready because in the next 20 seconds we have to do the countdown. And I want your noise to be louder than mine and the mic. Okay, 20 more seconds to go, everybody. Continue the applauses. And we have the most iconic moment that we all have been waiting for. So everybody, on the count of 3, let's start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, the bell has rung. Anand Rathi Shares Stockbrokers Limited is officially listed on the National Stock Exchange. Once again, can we have a thunderous, thunderous round of applause and bring the roof down? What a milestone. Thank you so much to all the dignitaries. Yes. Once the photo op is over, we will be continuing with the ceremony of exchanging of mementos. Just give us a minute and then we'll be continuing with the ceremony. I'll be requesting Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan sir to please be on stage. Once the photo op is over, we'll be continuing with the National Stock Exchange mementos to the partners. And then we'll be having the company management giving to their partners. Yes, I request, yes, after the photo op, the dignitaries to please take your seats. Thank you so much. Thank you. Meanwhile, I also request, yes, all the dignitaries to please take your seats. Yes, that's the sound that we all have been waiting for. Hearty, hearty congratulations to the whole family. Thank you so much. I request the dignitaries to please take your seats. I request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan sir to please be on stage as we continue with the mementos. Thank you, ma'am. I request you to please take your seat. Ashish sir. Yes, Ashish sir, please be on stage. Ashish sir, I request you please be on stage. At the same time, I invite, by honoring the Nuvama Wealth Management Limited team, to please come on stage. Yes, Yes, I request the Nuvama Wealth Management team to please come on stage as Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan will facilitate you. I request you to please quickly come on stage. The Nuvama Wealth Management Limited team. I request the DAM Capital Advisors Limited team to please be on standby right away next to the stage. The DAM Capital Advisors team. Dharmesh sir, the MD and CEO. Thank you. Now I invite representatives from DAM Capital Advisors Limited to please come on stage. At the same time, I request Anand Rathi Advisors Limited team to please be on standby next to the stage. Thank you so much. Now I invite the representatives from Anand Rathi Advisors Limited to please come on stage. At the same time, I request Bharucha and Partners team to please be on standby next to the stage. Yes. The Anand Rathi Advisors Limited team on stage. Thank you. Now I invite the Bharucha and Partners team to please come on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the applauses are missing. So keep applauding for all the people who are coming on stage because it's their cumulative hard work that has, resulted in this success. I request Concept Communications Limited team to please be on standby. Now I invite the Concept Communications Limited team to please come on stage. Communications partner, Concept Communications Limited, to please come on stage. I quickly request you to please come on stage a little. Yes, thank you. Thank you, and thank you, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan sir, to do the honors. Thank you once again. And with that, now I invite Shri Anand Rathi ji and Mr. Pradeep Gupta sir to please come on stage as we'll be felicitating our partners from the company management. I request Nuvama Wealth Management team to please come on stage at the same time as we express our special thanks to you. I also request the DAM Capital Advisors Limited team to please be on standby. Yes. Let me tell you, we have something very special from the National Stock Exchange to the Anand Rathi Group. This is the 10 a.m. listing picture. Can we have a thunderous round of applause, everybody? This is a wonderful, wonderful decoration for our office, the moment that we all will cherish for the rest of our lives. Thank you so much, Mr. Chauhan, for doing the honors, and I request both the dignitaries to please be on stage. I request the Nuvama Wealth Management team to now come on stage. At the same time, I request DAM Capital Advisors Limited team to please be on standby right away. Thank you. Now we invite the DAM Capital Advisors Limited team to please come on stage. At the same time, I request Anand Rathi Advisors Limited team to please be on standby. Very warm welcome to the team. Where are the applauses, ladies and gentlemen? I do understand it's early in the morning, but this is just 1 hour of clapping we are talking about. Thank you so much to the whole team of DAM Capital Advisors Limited for your support throughout the IPO process and otherwise. Thank you. Now I invite Anand Rathi Advisors Limited team to please come on stage. At the same time, I request Tri-Legal team to please be on standby next to the stage. That's the Anand Rathi Advisors Limited team, ladies and gentlemen. And we present the memento to them for their support. Yes, that's our cue for you. Round of applause, everyone. Thank you. Now I invite the representatives from Tri-Legal to come on stage. At the same time, I request the team from Bharucha and Partners to please be on standby. Thank you so much to the Tri-Legal team. Thank you. Now I invite Bharucha and Partners team to please come on stage. At the same time, I request R. Cabra and company to please be on standby. Yes, applauses everyone. Come on, we need to applause for all our partners. Thank you so much. Now I invite R. Cabra and company to please come on stage. And I request the MUFG In Time India Private Limited team to please be on standby. Yes, let's have a huge round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much. Now I invite MUFG In Time India Private Limited to please come on stage. At the same time, I request Concept Communications Limited to please be on standby. Let's have a huge round of applause, everyone, for MUFG In Time India Private Limited. And now I invite Concept Communications Limited to please come on stage. Let's have a huge round of applause for Concept Communications Limited, everyone. Thank you. And thank you so much, sir, for doing the honors. I request you to please take your seats. Yes, with that, I request everybody to take your seats because we have two concluding remarks that are still waiting to happen. With all our partners felicitated, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the first of our concluding addresses. He has been at the forefront of driving innovation and technology, ensuring that the Anand Rathi Group is future ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the torchbearer of our digital future, Mr. Krishna Gupta. Can we have a thunderous round of applause for him, please? Very, very warm welcome to you.
Good morning, everyone. I think as the youngest member of the family to speak today, I just want to say how privileged I feel to be addressing this audience as we, have closed on a very exciting moment for this company. It's truly got my hair standing up as I was watching the minutes count down on that clock to 10 a.m. and what is success. This journey to becoming a publicly listed company is a milestone that's decades in the making. And I'm humbled to have played a small role in what so many of those present today and not present have actually spent years building. So I want to take this chance to congratulate all those involved on behalf of our family and the company for what is a massive shared achievement. First and foremost, I want to thank our clients for the trust that they've placed in us, not just for one transaction or 1 year, but for lifetimes of investment journeys. Over 30 years ago, our founders, our chairman and our vice chairman, laid down the foundations for customer-first philosophy. And we commit to living up to it every single day going forward, hoping to repay your trust. To our partners in this IPO, our bankers, the registrar, exchange, lawyers, auditors, and every party involved, I want to thank you. Your work often happens behind the scenes without applause, but it is pivotal to the success of an IPO. We're a process-first company, and we believe in doing things at the highest possible quality, not just a day earlier, but even an hour earlier if possible, as I'm sure many of you would have experienced with us over the last year. And you managed to live up to that standard and meet our benchmark of excellence. And so I thank you for that. A special mention to Ashish ji, who has kindly joined us as chief guest for the occasion of a group company public listing for the second time now. Equally important are the newest additions to our family, our new investors and shareholders. As our newest partners, we hope to justify your faith just as we have with our customers. We strive to deliver long-term value without compromise and always anchored in the principles laid down since the inception of this business. To the leaders across this group, Rakesh Uncle, Firoz, Roopji, Vishal Mama, Jugal Uncle, and so many more, thank you for setting the example and raising the benchmark for all of us. It is because of your leadership that our reputation endures across customers, across investors, and across the market at large. Closest to my heart, of course, I want to thank my family, Nana, Dad, Mom, Mama, Mami, and countless others who are not here with us. It's your drive, your ethics, it is your vision that continue to strike me with awe. And I, along with everyone here, I'm sure, are driven by continuing the trail that you've blazed, and we hope to make you proud. And finally, a huge thank you to every current and past colleague who has walked through the doors of this firm. And I'd love to share, over the last few months, I've had the privilege of joining Dad and Roopji on roadshows across companies in the industry. And one thing that really stuck with me is that every single firm in the industry, we met with an ex-employee. An employee who would approach Dad and Roopji with fondness. And people who would, continue to feel a deep sense of belonging with our institution and wear the Anand Rathi badge with pride. That kind of loyalty from those with us here today and from those who have moved on can only be built by living and breathing a shared family culture and a purpose of customer centricity day after day for years on end. And to this day, many of our people have spent decades with us, serving clients, growing this business, and shaping its principles. I have no doubt that it's our team, our family, that will continue to spearhead our growth going forwards. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an analogy that I love to refer to from Jim Collins, as he uses to describe the growth of companies in his book, Good to Great. It likens the journey of every company to that of a giant flywheel with great inertia. However, a flywheel that with small but consistent and coordinated efforts over a long period of time can be set in unstoppable motion. Today is a reminder that the flywheel of Anand Rathi Share and Stockbrokers is truly in motion. As we close this ceremony, I want to share the two things that I feel most: gratitude and excitement. Gratitude to everyone who has touched this company, to our clients, our colleagues, our partners, our investors, our friends, and our family. And excitement for the opportunities afoot, and a chance to touch the lives of so many more through our work. I want to thank you all for joining us on this journey and for joining us on this special occasion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Krishna Gupta, for setting the stage for our future and for sharing your valuable insights. Can we have a bigger round of applause for him, please? Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we now turn to our book-running lead manager for the final address of the day, which will also serve as a formal vote of thanks. To deliver the final concluding remarks and the official vote of thanks, I now invite the Executive Director of DAM Capital Advisors Limited, Ms. Snigdha Sharma. Let's give a warm, warm welcome to ma'am.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's both an honor and pleasure to join you today for the listing of Anand Rathi Share and Stockbrokers Limited on the National Stock Exchange. On behalf of DAM Capital, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the entire Anand Rathi team. For more than 3 decades, the Anand Rathi name has stood for trust, integrity, and innovation in financial services, establishing itself as India's leading brokerage houses. The strong response to the IPO is a clear reflection of the confidence investors have placed in our company. So today, we're not just celebrating a successful IPO, we're celebrating trust, partnership, and months of hard work and meticulous planning that has brought us here. I want to thank Rathi ji, Pradeep ji, Roop ji, Tarak ji, Krishna, Preeti ma'am, Sanjeev, and the entire Anand Rathi team. Thank you for letting us be a part of your story. An IPO is the start of a new chapter. And if the passion and determination that we've seen from you all is any indication, it's any sign, then I'm very, very sure that the best is yet to come. On behalf of DAM Capital, it's been an absolute privilege to stand alongside you this milestone. Congratulations once again, and all the best for an exciting future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the vote of thanks. Let me tell you, just last 3 to 4 minutes as we want to take pictures of this very important moment. I request Mr. Pradeep Gupta to please come on stage along with Anand Rathi, sir. Please, I request you to come on stage. At the same time, I request all the directors accompanied by Mr. Roop Bothra and his spouse to please come on stage. I request all of you to quickly come on stage. Yes, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, sir, also. Yes, I request you to please come on stage. All directors accompanied by Mr. Roop Bothra and spouse to be joining us in this very important photo op. After this photo op, we'll be having the family members of Anand Rathi, sir. Now I invite the family members of Mr. Anand Rathi to please come on stage. Family members of Shri Anand Rathi ji, I request you to please come on stage for the photo op. I request the family members of Anand Rathi sir to please come on stage. All the family members of Rathi ji to please come on stage for the photo op quickly as we're running late in time, please. And after this, we'll be having the family members of Mr. Pradeep Gupta for a photo op. I request Rathi sir's whole family to please join him in this very, very important occasion on stage. Please come on stage, the Rathi family. Yes. Time to look at the camera. Everyone, yes, I request all the family members to give a huge smile as we welcome this wonderful day into our lives. Thank you. And now I finally invite the family members of Mr. Pradeep Gupta to please come on stage. Family members of the Gupta family members, please come on stage. And that's our final photo op, after which we'll be closing the ceremony. Yes. The entire Gupta family, I request you to please come on stage. I hope everyone is on stage. The whole Gupta family is on stage. Yes, we invite the whole Gupta family. I hope no one's missing. Yes? Let's give a big smile to this wonderful moment, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. I request the directors of all the directors of the group company to please come on stage. All the directors of the group company to please come on stage to have a wonderful picture. Shri Anand Rathi ji. And as we are taking pictures, let me tell you everyone that we have our sumptuous breakfast served inside. At the same time, we are giving celebratory sweets out there. So please, please, please don't forget to take these sweets, as we have curated it with a lot of care for you. So all the people who are listening to me, first you can go to the F&B area, enjoy the breakfast that is served, and it's quite a brick spread, let me tell you that. And then right here we have the celebratory sweets that we have curated specially for you, so don't forget to take it home. Thank you so much.